Hi friends, Doug Grady, author of The Ripple Effect. One simple choice can change the course of your life. We structure our lives in such a way that we have an opportunity to contain what we want to contain. This table has a structure. It contains my coffee cup, my glasses, copy of The Ripple Effect. This bass guitar is on a structure. It increases the chances that it is held securely and effectively. Similarly, you and I can structure our environment in such a way that our personal growth has a much better chance of actually happening. There's three scenarios here. I like to call these the good, the bad, and the ugly, homage to that awesome Clint Eastwood movie. The good is your ideal scenario. So let's say you've got a commitment to a spiritual development practice or a personal development reading or a physical discipline where you intend to exercise a minimum of 30 minutes every day for the next 40 consecutive days. Well, you've got an ideal scenario in the next 40 days. So looking at what that is and structuring that ideal scenario. Is the ideal scenario in the morning? Is it in the afternoon? Is it in the evening? What time of day? Where will you be? Looking at a calendar and saying, okay, for these days, Monday through Friday, Monday through Saturday, ideally I'll be 7 a.m., I'll be at Snap Fitness, and I'll be home by 7:45. Whatever that is, you log out that ideal scenario. But listen, you and I both know that life is not ideal. So we look at the less than ideal. This is the quote unquote bad. A more positive person might call it the good, better, best. Well, let's just stick with good, bad, and ugly in homage to our Clint Eastwood character in those great Western movies. The bad is the less than ideal. You're out of town. You're traveling. You've got company coming in. It's a holiday. This is not your normal status quo environment. So given that, where will you plug in this personal growth discipline? Where will you plug in this particular commitment? Does it shift to the afternoon? Does it become a minimum standard rather than your ideal? Do you do it in the afternoon or the evening? How do you find a way to get it done knowing what you know about this less than ideal scenario? So that's the good, the bad, and finally, you know what's coming, the ugly. All hell breaks loose, and now it's just a matter of where do I fit this thing in? The more effective you can be in the good and the bad, the more effective you can be in the ugly. The more disciplined you can be with your ideal scenarios and your less than ideal scenarios, the more you find a way to get her done in that ugly scenario. If it's a 30-minute commitment, quite frankly, you can get it done up until 11:31 p.m. That's when you now only have 29 minutes in the day instead of 30 minutes. So you just find a way to make that commitment stronger than the excuses. Structuring it, thinking about it in advance, dramatically increases the chances that you are held safe and secure with your disciplines and you find a way to get that stuff done. It provides more freedom, more flexibility, more fun actually when you're structured in the good, the bad, and the ugly. Choose powerfully.